A cabinet minister had a rather unseemly interruption to her live TV interview after her son entered the room brandishing a phallic carrot. Carmel Sepuloni, New Zealand's Minister for Social Development, was doing a live Zoom interview with Radio Samoa when she became the latest public figure to be embarrassed by their children. The clip shows Minister Sepuloni speaking to the camera about social services, before she noticed her son, wearing a red hooded sweatshirt, open the door behind her. The boy held up a rudely shaped vegetable he'd apparently found among the groceries, before opening his mouth in surprise as he realized he had a slightly larger audience than expected. Sepuloni turned around and attempted to grab the carrot from him, but her son grinned and snatched it away, before gleefully holding it up again for everyone to see. The minister shared the video of the incident online, tweeting, "That moment when you're doing a live interview via Zoom and your son walks into the room shouting and holding a deformed carrot shaped like a male body part." Yes, we were almost wrestling over a carrot on camera, and yes, I'm laughing about it now but wasn't at the time. New Zealand is in the midst of a strict Level 4 lockdown, with all but essential workers being told to stay at home and schools across the country closed. The latest restrictions were implemented on August 17, when a single case of COVID was detected in the general population. The total number of cases in the outbreak have since risen to 612. Sepuloni followed on from her tweet with a message to other parents juggling homeschooling and remote work. "A big ups to all our parents working from home and parenting at the same time, I see you," she said. Note to self, I will never buy the odd-shaped carrot pack again. It isn't the first time television interviews have been interrupted by children during the pandemic. In May this year, Labour's Shadow Health Secretary Jonathan Ashworth was hilariously interrupted by his children while live on TV, for the second time. The Labour MP was speaking on the BBC about the government's response to COVID-19 when his daughter, Annie, gatecrashed the interview. Footage shows her making a surprise cameo appearance on the live stream of BBC News as she sneaks up on her dad. She then cheekily waved at the camera with a big grin on her face while her dad smiled awkwardly as he tried to get her out. One of the most famous interrupted interviews remains that of Professor Robert Kelly, whose children wandered into the background of his study as he was talking about South Korean politics on the news.